Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope, and this is where I pull a card for each of the zodiac signs, and you can apply that reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And if you would like to get a personal reading with me, I offer personal monthly readings for patrons and also exclusive content, so join me on Patreon. And you could also purchase a single reading from me if you join me on my website or my Etsy shop. You can check out the links for those things in the description box below. And coming soon, I will be offering video and phone chats for readings, so stay tuned for that. And I'm just going to start into the readings right away. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we're going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is your card for the week, or your cards. And we have the Ace of Swords, Victory. And so Aries, this is showing you that this would be a great week for you to start something new. If you have any ideas that you had in mind, this is a great week to kind of get them rolling. And you may want to consider, what you have to eliminate from your life in order to get things moving. Maybe you have to, maybe declutter or get rid of things in order to get your project started. And the card we have on the bottom here is the Eight of Pentacles, dedication. And so, this may be a matter of you kind of getting your finances together, kind of getting your routine together. You may want to look at how you're doing things, how you're handling money, for instance, and see what you can streamline in order to get this new project going. And it also could be a matter of you really trying to get a process, getting a routine going, trying to make sure that however you proceed, that it's going to be done efficiently. So those are some of the things that you can check out. But whatever it is that you have planned, keep in mind with the key word here of victory, that this could be something that could really be successful for you as long as you use your logic and also your common sense in order to get this thing going. And so now we're going to move on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Taurus, your cards are, first of all, the Queen of Cups, sensitivity. So this may be a week for you where you're in your feelings, and it could be for better or for worse. Sometimes we have really nice feelings that we have access to, and sometimes things are a little bit more sad or nostalgic, or even you may be angry for some reason. But the key is with the Queen of Cups, this is something that you can handle, and sometimes we need to examine our emotions in order to really get to know ourselves better and to work out any issues that may be holding us back in the long run. And your card in the bottom here is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is doubly saying that you should be in your mastery this week. The Queen of Pentacles is about being efficient, with your money, with your health matters, and also with your everyday routine and how you manage your household. So this could be you really, looking at your living space. Is it the way you want it to be? Are you living where you want to live? Are there improvements that can be made in order to make your life a little bit happier, make it more satisfying and comfortable for you? So, think about that and see what you come up with. You can make the choices that you need to make in order for things to work out well and for you to be emotionally satisfied. So, make the choices. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to allow your space to be the way it is. Rearrange, maybe. Rearrange the furniture, declutter, do things that will make your space more habitable. So now we're going to move on to Gemini. And this can be applied to your sun, moon, or rising. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, your card is the King of Pentacles, generosity. So this could be you really thinking about the workings of your household, finances, making sure everybody is healthy and happy and comfortable, and really being the head of household. We have the kings and queens here in the tarot, but either of these energies can apply to either a man or a woman. So whoever you are, or however you identify, it doesn't have to be binary. This is you really taking care of the house. You may have responsibilities, you may have children or even elders under your care. So this is a time for you to take a look at that situation. And the card on the bottom here is control, the Four of Pentacles. So this may be a time where you have to think about saving money, cutting budgets, making sure that the money that you spend is spent well, that there's not a lot of waste going on, and that will, help you in the long run. It'll help you immediately, but it also will help in the long run in case there's a rainy day, in terms of saving money, or even making, if the more you save, or the less money you spend on the things that you need, you can also use that money to have fun, to maybe to do things that are enjoyable once in a while, if you have been lacking, in that area. So being efficient with money has all kinds of benefits. So that's something that you can take a look at this time. And so now we are going to move on to Cancer. Sun, moon, rising. Cancer, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the card that we have for you to start off with is the Lover's Angel of Commitment. So Cancer, this could be a time where you are really strengthening relationships, or else if it's not a relationship, it could be a situation that you are really committing yourself to. I think the Lover's card can apply to either situation, and the focus of this card is on being committed and being true to what you would like to do, and doing things from a place of authenticity. And the card that we have on the bottom here is the Empress, Angel of Abundance. And so this is you really committing to something that is going to be something fruitful for you, something that is eventually going to blossom into all kinds of comfort and abundance. And the Empress can also be a card that talks about being nurturing to people. It could be people that you are responsible for, a family, for instance. And it could also be taking care of yourself. So I think this card, the two of these together, really telling you to take care of yourself, and whether that means yourself as an individual, or yourself as the way you live, your lifestyle, and the people that you may have responsibility for. This is a time for you to commit to that role in your life. Sometimes we need to commit to self-care, You know, sometimes we don't do enough in order to take care of ourselves. We don't do enough to make sure that we are nourished. You know, sometimes we need that quiet time. Sometimes we need that time to meditate. Sometimes we need to look at our shadow self. Sometimes, you know, our inner workings, and to soothe them in some way. You know, to really look at our inner child sometimes and nurture that. You know, be a nurturing presence for the hurt that is within us. So definitely commit to that. That is something that is not just for this week, but it's something that should be an ongoing project of you nurturing yourself and being a blessing, and nurturing to people who are around you as well. But I think you know, you have to really commit to yourself first before you can really extend that out to other people. You can do both at the same time, but make sure you are included in your self-care plan and your nurturance plan. So now we're going to move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And grabbing a whole bunch of cards here on this table in front of me. I'm just going to... And Leo, this week we're starting you off with the Hermit, Angel of Reflection. So this could be a time for you to take your own counsel, to really go within yourself, and without asking other people for their opinion, to figure out what it is that you want in life. You know, what is going on with you. What are you thinking? You know, what are the issues that are coming up for you at this time, and how can you resolve them? And this is something that you know best what you need, and sometimes we need to do that ourselves. We can't always ask other people for that type of advice. And the card in the bottom here is the King of Swords, decisions. You know, so this may pertain to some decisions that you have to make, and you have to really do that on your own. You know, you have to use your logic, and you have to really hash it out, you know, within yourself in order to come up with the answers that you need. And, you know, and sometimes, you know, maybe, you know, you can take all the data that you have heard from other people over time, you know, but at the end of the day, realize that the decision is yours alone. So keep that in mind, and good luck with any, you know, anything that you have to deal with this week. And know that you alone have that power and the ability to really make that decision that's going to be the best thing for you. And now we're going to move on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Virgo, your card is a Nine of Pentacles, Comfort. So this is showing that this could be a really satisfying week for you, that you have worked hard and that you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Some of the greatest satisfaction comes when you are able to work hard and actually see the results of that, and it, you know, really turning out well for you. But the card we have on the bottom here is the Page of Swords, Gossip. And so maybe, you know, you don't have to always share with other people, you know, what great things are happening to you. Maybe sometimes you need to take a few days or some weeks, maybe, you never know, to kind of just enjoy that for yourself. Use that good feeling for yourself, have that self-satisfaction. And because sometimes, you know, people can be resentful sometimes. They can be jealous. They can gossip about you. Um, and it's just that it's not, and it's not necessarily because they don't like you, but it's because they just want things. Everybody wants things for themselves, just like you want things for yourself. Other people want things, and it doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. But you know what? Sometimes you don't need that flack. You don't need that kind of energy in your life. So just keep it to yourself. Don't necessarily flaunt the things that you have. Just enjoy it. And so now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Libra, we have the 7 of Wands challenges. And so this could be a week where you are having to deal with a lot of challenging energy, probably coming from other people toward you, that is really challenging your beliefs, maybe challenging who you are, challenging the things that you feel passionate about. And it could be differences of opinion, or it could be that people are doubting what you're saying in order to elevate the things that they believe. Maybe there's a difference of opinion where they think they're right and they think that you are wrong. But the card we have on the bottom here is the 3 of Pentacles, action. So this is saying, don't let that go. Show what you have. If you believe in what you believe, then stick with that, and don't allow other people's opinions to sway you, and really put yourself out there. Don't shrink away from these challenges, but be confident enough in your position that you can tell others what you think and how you feel. And mostly, I think that the best way to show people is to actually do whatever it is that you are talking about or claiming. Then you have to actually walk the talk, do what you say, and by example, you are showing other people that you are that authority because it works for you. And now we're going to move on to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Scorpio, your card is the 7 of Swords, theft. And so this could be a week where there is a little bit of conflict. It could be that others are not being truthful with you, where maybe you were being a little bit less than truthful with someone else, or you could be fooling yourself. And so to get more clarity on what that could be about, we're going to look at the card in the bottom, and it is the 10 of Wands, burdens. And so maybe you are thinking that you have to bear more than you actually have to. Maybe you are taking on too much responsibility. Maybe others are maybe influencing you or trying to project upon you, feelings and responsibilities that really don't belong to you. And so this is a week where you have to actually kind of detach from that, because it's really stealing your freedom. This is not, everything is not your burden to carry. Some people have to carry their own burdens. They have to be responsible for their own stuff, and sometimes you have to let that go. And sometimes, you know, over time, sometimes you believe that you actually have to do certain things, but you don't. You have free will. You can say, you know, no, this is enough. I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, I'll do my part, but you have to do your part. I'm not going to take up your slack. So this is something for you to think of. You know, don't carry burdens that don't belong to you, and don't always believe the hype and the pressure that other people may be putting on you to take up their slack. And so now we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Sagittarius, your card is the Ace of Wands, Inspiration. So this is a great week for you to put into place anything that you would like to start, any new project. This could be a new job, start a new business. It could be anything. It could be anything that you feel passionate about, something that you're excited about. This is a great week to start something. And this could be in the realm of romance, because on the bottom we have the Knight of Cups, spirituality. So yeah, romance, spirituality, these are all in the realm of emotions. And so this is a start for you to connect with someone, perhaps, you know, really bond deeper with someone that maybe you already know. You know, the aces are about new beginnings, and the knights in some respects are about new beginnings as well. Sometimes these new beginnings are something that have been in the works for a while when it comes to the, you know, the knights here. And it could be something that you've been thinking about but haven't fully committed to actually working on with wholeheartedly. And this is a sign saying that this is now the time for you to do that. And if it's not a romance, it could be a creative project, as the knights can also indicate a creative project, or even a spiritual project. You know, a new spiritual practice, a new ritual that you may want to begin. But you know, it's all open-ended. You know, this card, the Ace of Wands, is saying that whatever it is that you're inspired by, you know, go for it wholeheartedly and with your whole spirit, you know, your whole soul. And now we're going to move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Scorpio, Capricorn, your card is the Ace of Cups, love. So this could be you starting a new romance, a new relationship. If you're already in a relationship, this could be you deepening that bond with someone you care about. And the card in the bottom here is the Eight of Wands, journeys. And so this could really be something that is moving forward very quickly. You know, it could be something really faded. And, you know, with the Eight of Wands, journeys, you know, this is a sign telling you to kind of go with the flow. You know, you may not have a choice. You know, it could be just a whirlwind thing and you're swept up with passion, and it, you know, things happen, as they say. You know, and in this case, it may not be such a bad thing. You know, go with the flow. You know, sometimes you have to experience different things. You know, it just has to play out the way it's going to play out. And it could be something that's really a great life lesson, and if it doesn't work out, then it's still a life lesson. You know, it could be something, a life lesson for better or for worse. But right now, if it feels this good, then go for it. You know, we're meant to have experiences in life. And so now we're going to move on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Aquarius, we have the moon, the angel of dreams. And so this may be a kind of a dreamy time for you, a time where maybe things are not as they seem, you know, and you may have to just feel your way along this week, you know. You may have to just kind of get rid of any preconceived notions and just observe your surroundings as you go about your life and see how things play out, and don't necessarily ascribe too much importance to anything, because you don't really know exactly how things are going to turn out. And the card we have here on the bottom is Death, the angel of transformation. So this could be a time where you're moving from one phase of a situation to another, and it may not, you know, it may be to a point where you don't really know why or how things are moving, but they are moving, and the reasons for that may not be totally on the surface. But the thing is to kind of use your intuition as the moment happens, you know, from moment to moment, and see what happens. And this transformation is going to be something that is going to benefit you in the long run. So just keep that in mind. And now we're going to move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Pisces, your card is the Lovers, Angel of Commitment. And so this is a time for you to commit to something. It could be to a relationship, it could be to a situation, it could be you actually committing to yourself that you are going to do something that you've always wanted to do, and that you're going to give it your all. And like I said, this could apply to any number of situations, and this could be a partnership, because the card in the bottom here is the Two of Wands, progress. So this could be you committing to a partnership, and this could be a romantic partnership. It could also be you collaborating with someone on a creative project or something that has to do with work. Or this could also be showing that you have started something and it is starting to really gel. You're making progress, and this is your sign that you would do well to continue with that you should commit to this thing that is really starting to work out for you. Commit to it so that you can make it grow even more than it is right now, and that it is bound toward some success. So thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon.